What's going on YouTube, man? It's your boy Big Pain back with another video, man. Before we get started, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, man. That's very important, man. And I just want to apologize for not dropping content as much as I should, but right now it seems like a perfect time. We're gearing up for a big season. A lot of off-season moves, a lot of things that I need to catch up on. I'm gonna try to just get it all out in this one video, man. So we're gonna start off with the most recent situation with Steven Nelson, man. And shout out to Howie Roseman, man. First thing I gotta say is that the praise gotta be, louder than the hate, or at least as loud as the hate, because we were talking about firing Howie Roseman for the past 2 seasons, man. And he did some things that are very questionable that, we're not going to sit here and give him a pass. I went on the show and said I'm going to give Howie a pass yesterday. And I'm, in a way I'm giving Howie a pass because, he was holding on to guys that that he had emotionally attached. He was emotionally attached to certain guys. You can tell certain guys were getting overpaid, and now him trading away Carson Wentz, his QB that he drafted, I think it just made a lot of things clear for him. It just made him go at it as, what's best for the team and getting value, and just trying to build a Super Bowl roster that he did. So him knowing how to do that and him picking up a QB2 to go alongside Darius Slay with the addition of Anthony Harris, he's getting back to, making these good cheap free agent signings, which I think he tried to do before. Trades he tried to make, and in recent history, if you talk about the Golden Tate trade, that Michael Bennett signing was a good one. He's just trying to get back to that. But I'm in love with the pick. I'm in love with everything he did this offseason. There's nothing that he did that I did not like. Obviously, Xavier Howard was the bigger name and the guy that's the better corner. He had 10 interceptions, but 1 year, 4 M's for a QB2 is not bad. Now they got a big battle at the nickel corner spot with Avonte Maddox, Zach McPherson, that's the rookie, and what's his name? I'm forgetting. I think Michael Jaquette. But in my opinion, I believe Avonte Maddox is his job to lose. He's the most athletic out of all three, most experienced. He's had his ups and downs. But he also had to play a lot of positions as well. And I'm not really worried about our secondary anymore, which hasn't been the case in some years. So yeah, there's that. The pressure's on for this coaching staff, man, because a lot of us thought that maybe this would have been a year that we just threw away. But with the moves that we made, the pressure is on. I know it's their first year, but if this was Doug Peterson and Jim Schwartz's team, we would have been, putting pressure on them to make it happen. And, they had a lot to deal with, and we still held them accountable for a lot of things. You got to remember the draft. We did not draft good. We never drafted this good with Doug Peterson or Carson Wentz, man. We never did it. So, or Jim Schwartz. A lot of people know our philosophy now with Jonathan Gannon. He likes to play a lot of Tampa too. And, he could play zone now because, zone turns to man once you're on the island by yourself. But how can you run zone or man when you got corners that are small on the outside? So Jim Schwartz finally got his #1 corner last year, and you seen him play a lot more man. But that's just one guy. And, we seen what he did to, we seen what Darius Slay did to, what's his name? Pretty much neutralized, I'm drawing a blank on his name. What's the #1 corner over there for Dallas? But Amari Cooper, he neutralized him last year. And but Michael Gallup was his body and Jaquette. He was just too little. And, now that I look at it with a guy like Steven Nelson, that's not going to happen. I'm not saying that there won't be some catches, there won't be some big plays that won't happen, but we have a solidified QB2 now, in my opinion, to go on the other side of Darius Slay. And now we look at the additions that we added on the defensive line, with the signing of Ryan Kerrigan from the from Washington football team. A lot of people are comparing that to the Chris Long move. Hopefully it will be like that. He's a vet, gave us problems for years now, so I'm happy that he's on our side now. The shout out to the other D tackle we picked up, Milton. I forgot his last name, but picked him up like in the 3rd round, I want to say. And shout out to him, because now it's going to give us that rotational front that we've always had and more, with him, Javon Hargrave, and obviously Fletcher. And I'm looking at it now. We just signed our right guard, or future maybe left guard, whatever position you're going to play, Landon Dickinson from Alabama, second round lineman who could play basically every position on the field, but he's more of an interior lineman. Shout out to him for finally getting that contract done. And that'll have us, more deep, have more depth at the O-line position, because we dealt with a lot of injuries there, man. And I'm just happy about everything that's going on. And to address this Deshaun Watson situation, because I'm gonna make a video about that more in detail today. I'm just letting y'all know I'm all for it. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all. Deshaun Watson is the best quarterback in this division. If he steps foot in here right now, we might have the third best quarterback, because you got to put Ryan Fitzpatrick and you got to put Dak Prescott over him, and then you have guys like Daniel Jones, where weapons put around him. Hopefully for them, Saquon stays healthy, and you got to think with that running game and the weapons they picked up with Kenny Golladay, and that tight end, if he improves and gets stronger hands, that they should be better. So their O-line is still type trash and things of that nature. But I can't even say he's better than Daniel Jones right now, just because I haven't seen enough of Jalen Hurts. But us bringing in Deshaun Watson makes us contenders instantly. Can't nobody deny that a top 5 quarterback can do that to a team, to a roster that has weapons that in an O-line, which we do have now. Jalen Reagor, was overweight last year. That was a well-kept secret. None of us knew. I just was looking, why did he look so much slower? He was overweight. And he got fined a couple times, but it wasn't voiced like that. So a lot of different things went on with our team last year that, we kept under wraps, and it's coming out. It's coming to light, man. So hopefully Carson Wentz does good over there, so that first round can become to second rounder, that conditional second round pick could turn into a first rounder, man. And I'm just ready to see how we look in these training camps, man, these preseason games. Usually I don't even watch preseason games because, you see a couple guys, but, it's like we've always had an older team, so our best players were always older dudes, you feel me? But this year, I'm tuned in like something crazy. I'm tuned in because our team is very young, and a lot of guys that are starters should still get playing time, because we have a lot of guys going into a new system now. So, obviously you have your vets that, don't got to play. Some guys that, you feel like can just, they don't have to play much preseason. But a lot of these young dudes, man, I can't wait, man. So hopefully, we get back to, some winning football. I'm not with the tanking for real, because at the end of the day, us trading for Deshaun Watson, he will be more eager to come to us if he sees that we are a team that can win. The Broncos, before they picked up, Peyton Manning, they were winning. They won a playoff game with Tim Tebow. So Peyton Manning was like, shit, if he could win a playoff game, I know I could do something way more than that, because I'm better than Tim Tebow. Carson Wentz go over there in Indy, some people say Phillip Rivers might have been better than him last year, but Carson Wentz, the past three years before that, prior to, was a top 10 quarterback, and his interceptions definitely didn't look like how it did this year. Phillip Rivers always threw interceptions, so you got to think that team over there, Carson Wentz, is more happy and more eager to go over there, because he sees that they just need a big arm quarterback and some guy that can make big plays, and that's why he's looked so happy over there, because the situation is good. So if we play good and we show some type of fight, some type of just potential, then that'll make Deshaun Watson want to come to us even more. Listen, man, we still got 2 guaranteed first-round picks next year. That's a guaranteed fact. We have a guaranteed 4 picks in the first 2 rounds. One of them, conditional pick, as you all know, could be potentially 3 first-rounders. And if they want an extra first-rounder, let's say, knock on wood, Carson Wentz doesn't live up to the expectations, we could still give them another first-rounder from next year, potentially, and maybe keep those second-rounders. Who knows? So, there's a lot of things that could go on, a lot of scenarios. I'm not going to give my win-loss prediction because that went bad. This is more of an evaluation year for me, and I feel like I'm not going to even give out win-loss predictions anymore because I'm bad luck, I feel like, at this point. But, yeah, man, I'm going to catch y'all later, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm going to be making more videos. I'm gonna make a promise to y'all every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm going to make a video for y'all. And it's going to change up when the season comes, so just stay tuned, man. Catch y'all later.